Hey, it's Christy. I'm going to do a voiceover of this practice because there was work going on for our house and I thought it would be better to drown that out. So we're just going to start in a comfortable seated position, wherever that is for you. If you have a mat, great. If you just need to do it on your carpet, great. You're going to roll your shoulders back. Chest is nice and open. Let's take your right arm up and over your left ear. The tip of your middle finger will find that notch just below your earlobe where your jaw meets your neck. Left fingertips can come to the top of that left shoulder, rolling that shoulder back and dropping it away from your ear. Just a nice stretch for the left side of your neck. Nothing too crazy. We're just getting into some tight spots to open things up to begin with. Same thing on the other side. Drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Drape that left hand up and over your right ear. And then your right fingertips can come to the top of the right shoulder. Again, roll that shoulder back, drop it away from your ear. So keeping those nice, long, even breaths in and out through your nose. And we're just going to exhale, release. Palms can come up onto your knees. Take a couple breaths here. Hands come heart center. Take a couple more breaths. You can open your eyes, work on that drishti gaze, finding something to focus on. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, we're going to twist around to your left. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Pull that belly button in. Exhale, twist around to your right. Nice and tall spine here. Do that one more time on each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. And then inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to center here. And we're just going to stagger our legs. Doesn't matter which leg's in front first. I have my right leg in front first, left leg behind. You're going to inhale nice and tall. And leading with your chest, not your head, you're going to just start to fold forward. And maybe you won't go very low. Maybe you'll go even lower. You're not forcing anything. You can rock a little side to side, get into that. Whichever leg's forward, you'll be feeling it in that hip. We're just warming things up in that hip. And just so you know, it is about 35 to 40 degrees when I film this. That's why I'm wearing this hat. And then we're just going to switch the stagger of our legs. The other leg comes in front. Adjust it so you're even across your bum, and you're just an exhale, leading with your chest coming forward. Nice and easy. Again, not forcing anything, not pushing anything. Just should feel pretty good into that hip. Just warming things up. And this is my yard. Look how pretty it is and how much the trees have changed since the last video I did. So you're just going to come up on all four. Stack those shoulders over those wrists, hips over those knees. Inhale, drop that belly down. Exhale, pull the belly into the spine. Inhale, belly goes down, chin comes up. Exhale, belly goes into the spine, chin comes into the chest. This is your cat and cow, just warming up your spine, creating some space. Just move here with your breath, inhaling, exhaling. And we'll come back to your neutral spine, and you're going to take your right hand, drop it underneath that left side. Extend that left arm out. You can drop your shoulder and your right side of your face down to the mat. Just a little thread the needle here, getting to that shoulder, nice little twist. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left arm threads under that right arm. Drop that arm down. Right arm extends overhead. Keeping with those nice, long, even breaths in and out through your nose. When you're ready, you're going to come up nice and easy. Flip those toes, hips come up, push back, down dog. You want a flat back here. Heels are reaching towards the ground. You can walk out your dog, one heel than the other. Hips are up nice and high. Excuse me. Ears drop between your arms. Bend those knees here. Try to flatten that back a little bit more. And once you get it pretty flat, you can try to extend those heels towards the ground. And we're going to inhale way high on tiptoes. Come out to plank. And then lower down all the way. Take those elbows underneath your shoulders. Shoulders roll back, chest is nice and open. Just starting to form some semblance of a upward facing dog. Reverse push up, push back down dog. You can use your knees there to get back up. That's no problem. Do what's best for you. We're just going to take a nice stroll to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And you're going to take the left fingertips in front of the left toes, bend that left knee, and then inhale, twist open to the right. Same thing other side. Right fingertips in front of the right toes, bend that right knee, inhale, open to the left. Lots of twists in this practice today. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do nice bend in the knees, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Inhale, arms come up overhead, pull that belly in. Exhale, hands come heart center. Fix your shirt if you need, like me. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. I had lots of issues in this practice. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. My pants kept falling down the front. My shirt kept coming up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Keeping with those nice, long, even breaths. Rotate those triceps towards your ears so you spread out across your collarbone. You're going to make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come heart center. Nice. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come to the side, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to make step, jump, or walk to the back of your mat. Lower it down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Legs are up off the mat. Exhale, push back down dog. So when I say legs are up off the mat, you're on the tops of your feet pressing. So when you're up dog, your legs don't touch the mat. You're going to make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, sit back chair, making sure your knees are back behind your toes. Hands are going to come heart center. You're going to take that right elbow, hook it across your left knee, and nice twist. Now here, your right knee is going to want to pop forward. Make sure you draw it back. That'll keep your hips aligned. Inhale, arms come up again. Exhale, hands come heart center. Left elbow is going to hook across that right knee. Again, this time don't let your left knee pop forward in front of your right. Keep it pulled back. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step, jump, or walk back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. If you choose to jump back, make sure you jump back with bent elbows so you land in a chaturanga. You're going to push back down dog. Right leg is going to come forward. If it doesn't quite reach to the forward, just reach back, grab it, pull it forward. Inhale, up to your warrior one. Left foot is angled down so your heel comes down to the ground. Exhale, hands come back down. Right foot steps back and vinyasa through, which just means lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Or you can skip your vinyasa. Just go straight to your down dog. This time you're going to take your left foot way high, bring it up between your hands. Angle that right heel down and inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down. Left foot steps back, vinyasa through. Or just go back to your down dog, or maybe you choose to rest. Maybe you want to go to a child's pose. It's your choice. However you're feeling, make sure you listen to your body, listen to yourself. So we're in down dog here. Nice, long, even breaths. Take your gaze forward, step, jump, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you're going to sit back into your chair again. Exhale, hands come heart center. Nice. Inhale, sit back chair. Exhale, you're going to twist around again. So right elbow over to the left knee. Nice little twist. Inhale, hands come up again, chair. Hands come heart center. Left arm to right knee. Twist. Inhale, arms come up again. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step, jump, or walk back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, flip those feet, push back, down dog. Take a breath here. Right knee comes in the chest again. This time you're going to keep up on the left toes. Inhale up to your crescent. So inhale, straighten that front right knee. Exhale, lower down. Don't let your right knee go over your right toes. Inhale, straighten that front leg. This time you're going to drop your right arm back, twist around to the left. Or sorry, to the right. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Or right arm drops back, twist around to the right. One more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist. Hold it here for a couple breaths. If you're feeling pretty good, you can drop that right hand down that left leg and come back. Left arm comes overhead. And when you're ready, you're going to come back up to your crescent. Right arm comes up, facing forward. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Left hand's going to come on the inside of that right leg, and you're going to twist open to the right. And then you're going to rotate on the outside of that left foot, stack the right foot on top, coming to your side plank. If this is too much, you can stagger those legs, right foot out on the mat. And we're just going to vinyasa through, or just go back to your down dog. And we'll all meet in down dog. This time, left foot's going to step way to the top of your mat. You're going to stay on those right toes in the back. Inhale, straighten that front leg, come up. Exhale, sink down to your crescent. Again, don't let the left toes come over your left knee over your left toes. Then inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, drop the left arm back, twist to the left. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, left arm drops back, twist. So hold that. If you're feeling pretty good, you can reach that left arm back to your right leg. Reverse that twist a little bit. And then inhale back up to your crescent. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Right hand comes on the inside of that left leg, and you're going to twist open to the left. Left hand extends out to the sky. And then when you're feeling ready, you can rotate on the outside of that right foot and stack that left foot on top for a side plank. Trying to stack shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. And then we're going to lower that hand down to the ground, go back to your down dog or vinyasa through. And we'll exhale, push back to child's pose. So knees are open, big toes are together, arms extended out in front. Forehead presses into the mat. Just take some nice long breaths here. All of what we just did will get your heart going. So we're going to come back up, push back, down dog. Remember to keep those long, even breaths. Right leg's going to come way high up in the air behind you. You can bend it back if that feels good. Inhale it up towards the sky. Then bring it nice and high into the chest. And then you're just going to cross it between your front arms. So your leg's going to angle down. You can see how I did it. Inhale nice and tall. You're on the back, your back leg, on the top of your back leg. And then this is your pigeon pose, and you can stay up if that feels good. You can start to lower down, maybe to your elbows, trying to keep your back flat. I lowered down to my fists stacked on top of each other, and I just put my forehead on them. A lot of people can just bring their arms way out in front and lower their head to the ground. My hips don't let me do that yet. Sometimes I lower my head to a block. Just make sure you have some support for your head, that it's not just hanging. So we're going to be here for a few more breaths. I'm trying to sink a little bit deeper into this. Some people love this pose. Some people hate this pose. If you're me, I'm learning to love it. We're going to inhale up. So left arm's going to come out in front of you. So your left hand will come towards that right knee, and you're just going to open twist to the right. And if you want, you can try to reach that left foot with that right hand. And then we'll come back up. This time we're going to try to bend that left knee and then try to grab that left foot with the left hand. If that's not for you, just stay upright. That left leg can stay back behind you. This is just suggestions. You can do whatever feels good for you. Now we're going to inhale back to your single leg down dog, right foot coming up. You can try to vinyasa with that leg up, or just lower it down in vinyasa, or just go back to your down dog. So we'll all meet in down dog. This time left foot's going to come way high up behind you. You bend it back if it feels good. Try to stack that hip over the other one. Inhale it back up. Come way high in your right toes. Bring that left knee into the chest. And then you're just going to drop that leg down between your arms. And you're up on that right foot. And you're on the top of that right foot, on the top of that right leg. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, come forward to wherever feels good for you. Maybe you have stacked fists like I did and lower your forehead to them, or a block. Or maybe you can go all the way down to the ground. Just make sure you're not rolling onto that left hip. The tendency here is to roll onto whichever leg's forward to that hip. You want to stay pretty centered on both legs and balanced. Just remember to breathe here. Nice, long, even breaths. Inhales are going to make you taller. Exhales are going to get you deeper into things. When you're ready, you're just going to come up. Bring that right arm across by your right hand's kind of by that left knee, and you can try to bend that right leg up and grab it with that left hand if possible. If not, don't do it. Just do a nice little twist, whatever's best for you. When you're ready, you're going to release. Inhale up nice and tall and try to bend that Right knee in again. Excuse me, this time grabbing it with your right hand. Maybe you can pull a little closer. Maybe you can't reach it at all, and that is fine. Just keep that foot back behind you. And now we're going to inhale, bring that left leg up nice and high for a single leg down dog. You can just lower it to a down dog, or yeah, you can go back just to a regular down dog or try to vinyasa through with that leg extended and then push back down dog. Take a breath there. And we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. You can bend your knees there if you need, or just keep your legs straight. Come back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands come heart center. And we're just going to step out. Sorry, I lied. We're just going to come to the middle of our mat. You can actually stay at the back of your mat. I'm just doing this so you can see. And we're just going to inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And we're just going to twist our feet over to the right. And then bend down. Hands are going to be nice and spread. And you're going to try to hook that right elbow. Well, you're going to try to hook that left knee on that right elbow. And then hook your side in that left, on that left arm, if that makes sense. If you want to watch, if you want to rewind so you can see how I'm doing this, this is a side crow. Now this leg option is just for fun. But if you're feeling pretty good in a side crow, you can try to extend those legs out. So if you want to pause here and give it a couple tries, and then you're just going to twist to the other side, same thing, left arm, your right leg is going to hook on that left tricep, then your right side body is going to come on your right arm, and then just try to lean forward. Take your gaze out in front of your hands, and if you're feeling pretty good, you can try to extend those legs. Now, this is not something you have to do. Don't force anything. Don't hurt anything. And we're going to come to a yogi pose. Heels come together, feet come together, knees open up. If you have a dog, you can throw the ball for her right now, which I did, luckily. Hands can come heart center. And then we're just going to take a seat. Feet come out in front of you. This is where I tell my husband to call my dog Daisy. And you can see she loves him. So she goes. So this is your seated staff pose. Feet flex, toes up towards the sky, spine nice and long. Let's bring that left knee up. So your foot could be above your knee, below your knee, or by your knee. Just take a nice twist to the left. Hugging that knee. Maybe bring that left arm behind you to keep that spine tall. Maybe you can hook that right elbow. Whatever feels good for you. When you're ready, bring it back forward. And we're just going to send that left leg down. Right leg comes into the chest. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, hug that right leg. Twist around to the right. Right hand comes back behind you, keeps your spine nice and tall. You can hook that left elbow on that right knee. Keeping that left foot flexed out. Keep that other leg active, flexing that foot, even though you're really not working with it right now. Exhale, release everything. Let's scoot our hips forward on our mats. Bottom of the feet are coming together. Knees are going to open up. This is called Baddha Konasana. And you're just going to lower to the ground. So you want to release across your back. Try to let those knees open up a little bit more. You're going to find that you'll hold tension in different spots in this. But try to inhale, then exhale. Find those spots and try to release them. Palms can be open towards the sky. Shoulders are rolled back into the mat. Inhale, bring those knees back together. We're going to bring our hands back behind our head, and we're just going to do little bicycles here. So extend the left foot forward, twist around to the right knee, and then just switch. We're going to do, I think it's 5 on each side. So inhale, twist, exhale, come center. Inhale, twist, exhale, center. Try to get your shoulders up off the mat. And I've lost count, so I don't know how many more we have, but try to stick with it. Pull your belly in. I'm not a big fan of ab work, but I make myself do it. You should be about done. One more to the left, one more to the right. I lied, one more. Nice, and we're just going to hug those legs, bring the knees to your forehead, and then extend those feet up. So you're lay down onto your mat, bring your feet up towards the sky or the ceiling, flex those feet. This is your waterfall, just reversing blood flow. Bring those feet to the ground, hands. So you want to stagger your, we're not stagger, but you're going to bring your feet to the outside of your mat, and then you're just going to twist or drop your knees open to the left to take your gaze out towards the right. And then inhale back up, so feet on outside of the mat, and then you're just going to drop those knees over to the right. And if I said right before, I meant left. Now we're dropping to the right. Take your gaze out towards the left hand. Inhale, knees come back up. Nice, and just hug those knees into the chest. So you're going to flex those feet up towards the sky, reach on the insides of your knees, hands reach the outsides of your feet. You want your bum to drop to the ground, shoulders to drop to the ground as much as you can, and then try to pull those feet so your knees drop closer to the ground. Then you could rock side to side. This is your happy baby. If you're feeling pretty good, you can try to grab your big toes and straighten those legs and rock. Otherwise, just hold your happy baby, rock side to side. Inhale, release that. Feet are going to come down, and you're just going to extend those legs out and come to your Shavasana. So shoulders are rolled back into the mat. Take a second to get comfortable. Do a check starting with your toes all the way up through the crown of your head, making sure everything's nice and relaxed into your mat. So return your breathing to your own natural breath. So you're going to be here for just a little bit longer, just staying with your breathing. If your thoughts begin to stray, take notice to what they stray to, but then come back to your breathing. When you're ready to start to wiggle fingertips, wiggle toes, maybe take your ear, drop it to the left side, and then your other ear drop it over to the right side. Maybe reach up over your head, stretch one way, hands one way, feet one way. Maybe just roll up. You take your time to come up and out of this. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You're just going to come to a comfortable seated position, eyes still closed. Hands can come palms up on your knees. Take a few breaths here. Hands are going to come heart center. So your hands near your heart to remind you to have loving feelings about others and about yourself. Bring your hands to your lips. Remind you to speak loving things about other people and about yourself. And then you're going to press them to your third eye, the middle of your forehead. Reminding you to have loving thoughts about other people and most importantly about yourself. With your hands there, we're just going to say namaste. So thank you so much for joining me. I now have 8 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is awesome. And I would appreciate if you would like this video, share it if you want, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and just keep checking back for more videos. And I will see you next time.